Welcome back, folks. In this lecture, we're going to go over the if statement. So let's just start coding. Var name equals Jane Doe. Now, what we're going to do is check if name is equal to Jane Doe, and if it is, we're going to print something out to the document. If it's not, we're going to print something else. So let's do it. If name equals Jane Doe. So what this is saying is, if the name is equal to Jane Doe, execute what's in here. So we're going to put document.body.inner HTML equals it is Jane Doe. However, else, if it is not Jane Doe, we're going to output document.body.inner HTML equals it is not Jane Doe. So let's go ahead and run this. And as you can see here, it is Jane Doe. Now what happens if we change the name to John Doe? Run it, and it is not Jane Doe. So what we're going to do next is we're going to add an else if statement. Else if name equals John Doe, document.body.inner HTML equals it is John Doe. So let's change this back to Jane. Let's see what happens. It is Jane Doe. So what happens is it just executes this, and then it's done, and the rest of this code is ignored. So let's try John Doe. It is John Doe. As you see here, what happens is this gets checked and it says, nope, not Jane Doe, move on. This gets checked and it says, hey, it is John Doe. Let's do this. And let's skip over this one. Let's not even worry about that one. So now we're going to bring back Modo. And it is not Jane Doe or John Doe. It is not Jane Doe or John Doe. So what happens here if I have this as Jane Doe but lowercase? It is not Jane Doe or John Doe. This is case-sensitive testing. So let's say we want to be able to check if it is Jane Doe, but not worry about the uppercase, lowercase things. So let's just put Jane Doe all in uppercase in our test values, and the same for John Doe. Now what we're going to do here, if name dot to uppercase equals Jane Doe. We're also going to do the test here, if name dot to uppercase equals John Doe. So this will convert name to uppercase, and then it's going to compare it against uppercase Jane Doe, which we have right here. Let's run it. It is Jane Doe. So let's try mixing it up. John Doe. It is John Doe. So it recognizes it there, even though the case is different here and here, because it converts everything to uppercase and compares against uppercase. So you can also use ifs inside of for loops. So to make this interesting, let's go for var I equals 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. What we're going to do is check if I %2 equals 0. So as you see here, I %2, what it's saying is if the remainder is 0, then do something. So let's try it out. 0 divided by 2, the remainder is 0. So that's okay. 1 divided by 2, 0.5. So that's when this won't get executed. 2 divided by 2 is 1 and there's no remainder, so it will get executed. 3 divided by 2, there's a 1.5, so there's a 0.5 here, so it's not going to get executed. So let's try it. If I%2 equals 0, document.body.inner.html plus equals, let's put the value of I plus a line break. Let's run it. As you see, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And let's say else. Plus equals not I. Now we run it. 0 but not 1, 2 but not 3, 4 but not 5, 6 but not 7, 8 but not 9. Just for fun, we could extend this to 100. And whoa, you'll see it all the way down there. This can be helpful if you want to see what's divisible by 7. So you have 0, 7, 14, 21, 28. Just for extra fun, let's see what's divisible by 17 from 0 to 999. So that's what's easily divisible by 17. So that's about it, folks. Thank you for paying attention, and we're going to be using if statements from here forward. Thank you.